We're going to begin by lighting the shamish. The shamish candle is the candle that's the helper candle for all the other candles. It's pretty fascinating that people decide to dedicate their lives to the service of others. You know, and the shamish is dedicated just to service the other candles. And it's always humbling to me to see people who they have regular jobs oftentimes, and they give of themselves to become, whether it's a selectman or a town, or in the town committees or in the school committees, and they give of themselves, of their talents and abilities, so that we can enjoy the lives that we so enjoy in such an amazing community like Holliston. So I'm going to ask Tina, thank you. I'm going to ask Tina, who's the chair of the select board, to please come up and light the shamish. I know she has to run in a few minutes, so we're going to start with lighting the shamish. There you go. You want to turn that off? Thank you very, very much, Tina. We really appreciate it. And thank you for your service to the community. It's already warmer, right? See that? I knew she can do it for us. You know, Hanukkah is the story about the oil. One second. I'm going to stop here for a second. And that is because I want to call up Travis, the town administrator, to say a few words. That's you.
What would you like me to say?
I don't know. A few words.
Okay.
Come near the mic because you're on TV.
I think the rabbi already mentioned, I just FaceTime with my children who were lighting a menorah at home. And because I was with my in-laws in Syracuse the day before for Thanksgiving, we've actually done 3 nights of Hanukkah to celebrate with them. So I'm on the 3rd night of Hanukkah with my family, but I'm very happy to be here with you all. And happy Hanukkah.
Sound?
There you go. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. I don't know why they cut the wire on you. I had nothing to do with this. Okay, thank you. You know, Hanukkah is 8 days long. He's on the 3rd day already, you know. How many donuts have you had between now and then? You got 1, okay? So, but if you think about it, Hanukkah took place because they only had 1 jug of oil to light the menorah, and then the menorah lasted for 8 days because it took 8 days for new oil to be produced. The question is, why celebrate 8 days if the first day wasn't a miracle? The first day, they had enough oil for the first day. So why celebrate the first day of Hanukkah? We should only have a 7-day holiday. Now, I know you're going to say, Rabbi, please, don't take away any days of Hanukkah. We're enjoying this, right? Because there's 9 words that encapsulate all of Judaism, right? Does anybody know them? You want to count them out with me? They tried to kill us. We won. Let's eat. Right? So, don't take an extra day away, but why are we celebrating the first day of Hanukkah? And the answer is, maybe. The reason might be because when they came back into the temple, they couldn't find any pure oil, but they searched nonetheless. They could have easily said, you know what, it's difficult. Why should we continue searching? It's a whole big deal, a whole big schmeal. Why search? But they said, you know something, we need light. And when we need light, we're going to search and search, and we're never going to give up. And that's what the message of Hanukkah is. Sometimes we're feeling darkness in our own personal lives. Sometimes as a community, in the last year and a half, we're feeling darkness as a country and as a world. So you may give up. You may say, it's so hard, it's so difficult, let's give up. The message of Hanukkah is, we never give up. And when you don't give up, you're going to find that cruise of oil that's going to light up your light and light up the world. So happy Hanukkah to everybody. That's better. And now I want to ask Rabbi Mimi from Temple Beth Torah to come up and wish us and say a few words.
Thank you so much.
Come to this mic. Because
Two
you're on
mics?
TV. Yeah.
All right.
You like
mics.
it? Just leave it. Just come closer. That's all. There you
All
go.
right. Well, happy Hanukkah, everybody. For those of you who I know, wonderful to see you. Those of you I don't know yet, would love to meet you and wishing you all a happy Hanukkah. I was going to say one thing, and then just in this moment, I said, I want to say something else instead. So what I want to say is that I was very sort of moved to see the menorah in the town square, and was also moved to be asked to speak today. And it reminds me of a teaching I love about the menorah, that it says in the Torah that the menorah had to be made of one piece. That even though the menorah has, many, arms, what do we say? And in the Torah they had many embellishments. It was a very beautiful menorah in the temple. That fundamentally it had to be made of one piece. And there's a wonderful teaching in our tradition that says the reason for this, or the way we understand this, is that Hanukkah is ultimately a holiday of unity. That all kinds of Jews from all walks of life who practice in all kinds of ways come together on this holiday like the menorah as one. So I think particularly in this moment, the two of us were standing last at Town Hall for a rally in support of town unity to move forward from incidents of hate in our town, that how appropriate and wonderful it is that we're coming back together on Hanukkah, which is so much a holiday about unity as represented by this menorah. So my blessing for all of us this Hanukkah is that we get to live into the unity that the menorah is all about, and that we, as Jews and as a whole town, get to enjoy a Hanukkah and a year of unity.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoseinu bayamim hahem bizman hazeh. Zor Yeshuati Rechanai L'Shabeach. Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. V'shavdoda Nezabeach V'yektachim Adbeach Mitzar Azegmar v'shir mizmar Chanukah's hamizbeach. Azegmar v'shir mizmar Chanukah's hamizbeach. Respect my little dreidel, even though it's small. Its dance has lasted centuries and hasn't slowed at all. They chase that little dreidel, but even when it drops, it's quickly back to moving. It spins and never stops. This happy little dreidel, its days are not the same. And even tearful shindays are all part of its game. My mighty little dreidel, they burn it and it burns. But even through the terror, it hopes and leaps and turns. My patient little dreidel gets some hate, some love, but all its twisting drama is coming from above. I have a little dreidel, it's just a simple toy, but since we can remember, it's filled our lives with joy. My little dreidel's letters, Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin, they add up to Mashiach, the day that dreidels win. The dreidels will keep winning until that great day when the dreidels will keep spinning and never fall again. The dreidels will keep winning until that great day when the dreidels will keep spinning and never fall again.
It's open, Sam. Sam, it is open.